Hi everybody, Renee here with Luminous Cosmetics, walking you through absolutely everything you need to know about doing your airbrush with your new system from start to finish. We're going to be doing a really fun look today. And as you can see, I already have a little bit of makeup on, and that's okay because we are going to use that to our advantage because we are so flexible when it comes to doing airbrush makeup that we're able to add layers, put different products on in different orders that you might not be used to. So let's get started in learning a little bit more about airbrushing. But first, and of course, foremost, we want to go ahead and subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications because you don't want to miss a thing. We have tons of fun here on our channel. So let's talk about your airbrush system. Your airbrush system is it comes with blush, 2 foundations, a product called Love, which we're going to talk about, and your system. So let's talk about your stylus. Your stylus is the main event right here. This stylus will do all the work for you. All you have to know is you want to hold it just like a pen. Let me twist that guy. Got a little cap here to keep everything inside. And if you're anything like me, you're a spiller or a dropper or a mess maker. So inside here is where you're going to put your foundation, pop that cap on to keep it safe. And this little wiggle right there is going to release all of your product. So before we get started in doing any other makeup application today, let's do an awesome demo. Hey, Candy. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, Jacqueline. Welcome. If you are new to us, please go ahead and say hi because we have tons of fun here. So please say hey and drop us a line because we like to make new friends. Let's do a quick demo on a piece of paper because if you've never joined us before, we want you to feel super comfortable about doing your airbrushing. So we're going to take our silk in 060 here. We're going to shake it up because we need to make sure that all of our pigments are mixed in. We are going to put just enough in there because we're going to do a beautiful demo with our airbrush. Now you can do this demo at home. You can. It's very easy. You just grab a piece of paper and we're going to show you a few tips and tricks. So first and foremost, you want to get just used to feeling. You can see it moves my hair. The air is coming out and that's great. Just get used to feeling the air on your skin. That is the biggest difference from putting your makeup on, trying to spread it out, to having your airbrush system deliver your makeup. So here you go. You want to keep your stylus moving and barely pull back on that trigger. So if you remember, we just did this little wiggle. I'll show you this way. Barely pulling back on that trigger. Watch my finger. So we want to keep that stylus moving and always see how I'm about 4 fingers width away. Just like that. From the skin, that's going to allow us to get that really even application. Nice and even. If we come too close, too much product. See that? So that's usually what happens when we have a little bit of hiccups with our products the first time we try it, is because 1, we're too close because we're used to touching our skin when it comes to applying makeup. 2, hold on one second. I think I dropped that and that might make a mess. Sorry about that. All right. 2, we are used to being very close to the skin, and we also like to just pull on things. I know it sounds like a crazy added, but we do like to just pull back on things, and sometimes it's going to let way too much makeup out. So why in the world do I have makeup on if we're going to do foundation and all of that other stuff? I'll tell you why. I'm going to clip my hair back. And I'm going to show you how to do a really soft look and what you can do when you're first starting out doing some makeup and how you can use your foundation to your advantage as kind of a buffer. Hi, Amber. Welcome back. Hi, Melissa. Thank you for joining us. So I'm going to get into our Cut 2 palette. In our last video, we used Cut 1, but I'm going to use Cut 2. This one, the reason why I'm going to use this one is because it's stronger. And I'm going to use this underneath of my foundation. So I'm going to take the deepest color, that's Espresso right here. I'm going to use brush 101. And we're going to just cut up in there and get us a great contour. Scooping up the cheek, blending it into the blush. Don't worry, we're going to come back for that blush. And I'm going to do the same. And I'm going to go pretty strong. Reason being is because, see, we're going to do foundation after this. We're going to do the same concept with blush. And that's why we really recommend you joining our group, joining our conversations, subscribing to the channel, because we're doing so many different variations of makeup because you want to find what works for you. Because what works for me, what works for Heather, who is another makeup artist here with us that comes live in the afternoons. A different combination and a different order might work better for you. So if you want to get that deep tone in, don't be afraid of it, because we are going to do it underneath of our foundation and we're going to hide it. We're just going to hide it with just the right amount of product. So we've got a lot of depth going on here. I love Airbrush for this reason, because we can do this look and it's beautiful. Now, we had a request to do a neutral eye. So I'm going to take our nude palette here and I'm going to take a color. This one is called Desert. And I'm just going to take this color across my eye up to my brow. Yes, I'm doing this before my foundation. There's a lot of reasons why. Then you want to take a brush like the Luminous 200 brush, and you want to take a color like Clay right here. Go into our natural crease, and you want to blend it up to the brow. So it's kind of like contouring for the eyes. Yeah, we're looking a little crazy right now. You're like, can you blend that in, lady? Please. All right, we're going to do brows too, because again, there's strategy in this. All right, there we go. Which brow duo is this? This is brown. Okay. All right, so now can we make foundation? Nope, we're gonna do blush. We're gonna go in with a little bit of our plum blush. And I'm using plum because it's stronger. So I'm gonna use my blush that's a little stronger because this is gonna go under our foundation. So I'm gonna do a few drops of the plum blush. As you can see, it's definitely intensifying. Because it's like a paint by number when we do it this way. I know I've said that a few times, but I feel like it definitely helps us understand exactly where to put everything if we're not always just blending it away. Because when you do that, especially on video and me trying to translate that out to you guys, it's much easier if you can see it a little bit more dramatic. And then we're going to go on top with our foundation. So this is the beauty of Airbrush. You can mix it in. And I'm going to do something just a little bit different too, is I'm going to actually mix my love into my foundation. So I got my foundation in Silk 030. And then I'm going to mix love. Now love comes in your kit, so you can mix this into your foundation if you want to give it a little bit of luminosity and a beautiful glow. All right, I'm going to take my finger here, pull back on it. You see how we get a little bubble going on? That means my makeup is perfectly blended, all mixed together. And we're going to get a beautiful radiant coverage. And as you can see, look at the difference this side. And I'm just going to gently go over that brow just a little bit, just a tiny bit, because we're getting that really nude look. So we see the difference, softened, more intense, because we did it underneath. Jeannie loves that she can mix because the possibilities are endless. And you're right. Now, I do hear sometimes, well, Renee, I'm not a makeup artist. Why am I going to mix it? Because mixing used to be something that was hard, something that was challenging. But it doesn't have to be. Ooh. Just a gentle mist over that eyebrow so it's a little softer. Because we're doing this really soft look. And you can do that. And it's crazy how we just started it out that way. And now look what we have, this beautiful soft look. Now I am going to take the Persuasion eyeliner in Cocoa. See, it's the brown. And I'm going to go under my eyelashes. To just give them a little bit of a root touch up. Oh, thank you, Melissa. I love the flexibility that we get. Now, do you guys see the difference here? Lined underneath? Not. Guys, I'm not on my waterline. I'm in the roots of my lashes. It's like getting my roots touched up in my lashes. So really getting that thicker lash line look without a heavy liner look. Then we're going to go into our mascara, and we're really going to focus on the way we apply mascara. So I'm going to wiggle it. I'm going to go behind my lashes, wiggle, go behind, and then pull up. And then I'm going to go towards the center. I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to go towards the temple. So over, up, out. So I have this fanned out brow look. Lash look. So nice and fanned out, not heavy at all. Of course, Jacqueline. So happy to do that for you. It's really super simple. And if you leave the focus, look at my lash line. Because we did that liner in between, it just really gives me a beautiful, sharp lash line. I forgot my favorite product. I'll be right back. Ta-da. Okay, let's do a little lip liner. I'm going to use Dusty Rose. The funny thing is if you would have showed a picture of me when we first started to what we ended up with, they would be like, you're going to do this heavy drama look. Nope, soft and pretty. And then I'm going to come back with that palette and do some highlighting. Dusty Rose. Jacqueline loves the mascara, hasn't worn it in forever, but she's back. All right. Whoop. The lid of this guy was not coming off. So let me, here we go. That is our lip jelly. Love, love, love this. I'm gonna use a little lip brush, paint that on. Love this look. Thank you for recommending it, Jacqueline. I mean, Jeannie. Oh my gosh, sorry. Jeannie. I love it. It's looking really good. Love this look. All right, so let's go back into, excuse me. Ooh, hey. Let's go back into that Cut One palette. And I'm gonna use the Vanilla Bean down here. And we're gonna do that as a highlight. All right. So when you do a highlight, you can do a few different options in brushes. You can use like a fan kind of brush. And, or you can use like a little smaller brush, but we're gonna do a little bit of this. Oh, hi. Just because we can, we might as well get our highlight on. Sorry, my chair is acting funky today and I just could not get myself in the right spot. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jeannie. I know I try to keep everybody straight. Got a little highlight on. You can even put a little bit like right here. Wow, look at that. Well, right here. I like to do right here. Do I look soft and subtle? I love it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jeannie, for offering this. Sometimes we think that subtle, like I just absolutely love the subtleness of this, but it says so much. Am I wrong? I don't think so. I think it looks great. I love it. I love it. Yes, Jeannie, I totally get it. Yeah, I know it's hard to keep you guys all straight, but it's so important to me because you guys are the reason why we're here. So I try to keep you guys straight, and sometimes you guys blend together in all the comments. There's so many comments, but I love that because that means we're all here having a great time, supporting each other. And you just, so we all know, we're all here to support each other. Only positive vibes here. Only positive vibes are tolerated ever here. So just keep that in mind. So we're all here for the same reason, is our love of Luminous and trying new things and showing different things that we can do with all of our wonderful products. So if you haven't yet, buying a contour palette can be scary, but you've seen us do it. Me and Heather, we do it all the time. So cut 1 is our light to medium. Or cut 2 is our medium to tan for our contouring. We did our nude shadow palette for the eyes. Now, doing the liner for the eyes, we did that cocoa color. So that cocoa color is going to be the key. I would definitely recommend the cocoa color instead of black. If you want to do this look, it's just a little softer. All right, everybody. And on the lips, we did Dusty Rose. I'm out of here, guys. Look at this. I feel like I need to just like make up a place to go because I don't really have anywhere to go. Where can I go? Ah, the UPS store. All right, just kidding. All right, guys, everybody. Jeannie said she was terrified of contour, but me and Heather, we were able to show some great ways to do it. It does not have to be scary. Yes, Melissa, thank you so much for joining us. We love that you're here to join us because honestly, that's what makes this so fun, and to learn a little bit too. And you know what? We're makeup for real people, and it's what we love doing. All right, everybody. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. You're going to be hanging out with my girl Heather later this afternoon. Thanks for hanging out. See ya.